So I've decided in my infinite wisdom to do vlogs, but also to turn them into podcasts. I'm not really sure how that's going to work. I have been dealing with a lot in my life recently. I've had a lot of time away from being in front of the camera, from talking, from just making content on the internet. And of course, when I start recording, there's a noisy car in the background. I have the equipment. My goal is to do these weekly. And I'm starting this when I don't feel my best, when I don't look my best. This year, and kind of a few years, there's just been a lot going on in the background and a lot of changes. And through this, I kind of just lost my ability to talk and also just to live, because I don't feel like I truly live at the moment. And this is a bit of an odd way to start a vlog, because if this is the first time you've ever seen me or heard me or, I don't know, interacted with me on the internet, you might be thinking, oh my God, what a mess. And it's true. I am a mess. I'm not going to sugarcoat that. I am a mess. I'll introduce you to who I am. My name's Toby. I live in the Northwest. I'm originally from a place called Cambridge, which most people know as a university city. I'm from a working class background. I have never met my biological father. I have diagnosed ADHD and autism. So I'm a neurodivergent person. I struggle with interacting with people. I struggle to keep conversations going with people. I suffer from many different traits of my neurodivergence. Like, I don't feel time, have blindness to time. I don't always understand things. I process things quite literally sometimes. But I'm also a person who has experiences, has lived experiences of things, who wants to do more, who wants to create more. And I thought, if I wait until I'm feeling in a way better to start vlogging, then I won't do it. In fact, I actually did record a vlog about a month ago to try and kickstart it. But then I became too conscious of the fact that I'd done that and that it didn't feel perfect. And that's the thing with me. I often put things off because I feel that they don't feel perfect to me, that I don't, noisy cars. I often put things off because I don't feel that I can do them or that I want to be able to do them straight away. The amount of times I bought things with the intention to start a project or create things. I had a memory come up on Facebook this morning. There was me saying, oh, I've just bought stuff to learn to crochet and I'd really like to do that. That was a year ago and I've not touched it. I have a lot of these abandoned projects, and maybe I can do something where I actually pick up one of those projects that I haven't done anything with and vlog the process of doing that as a way to go, okay, this is how we do it, this is how we learn, and it's not going to be perfect. Learning isn't just a straight line. Learning is sometimes going up and down and backwards and forwards and round and round and round and round. It isn't always a linear thing. So yeah, kind of have to hold myself to that for creative things. Otherwise, I just don't do them. It's difficult. But I want it to be real and kind of have this as a moment where I go, right now I'm not in a perfect place. I'm damaged, I'm healing, I'm trying to be a better person, to be a better friend, partner, family member. The last year has been, the last few months especially, have just been incredibly difficult. And I will go into detail on those in another vlog, I think, probably, because I don't want to scare everybody off. But this is going to be a place where I just come to be real. I rebranded this channel to call it Toby Honest, because I want to be honest. Throughout my creative processes and stuff, I've always relied on having alter egos or names on the internet that I can go by to kind of encapsulate part of the identity that I have, or part of the, I don't know, the styles, the things that I do, rather than being like, actually, no, that's just part of me. I don't need an alter ego for this. But I feel like I split lots of my lots of the elements of myself, lots of the creative things of myself into so many separate parts because I'm scared of them. Well, because if they go wrong, I can just drop the alter ego. I think that's probably a way that I deal with stuff. I started podcasting in 2005. I've been doing podcasting for 20 years now, and I went by the name Twinkle Boy because I was twinky and young. And I went by that name for a long time. Then I changed my name for like podcasting, and just went by like a different nickname and then a different nickname for other things. And I've always done that. And I just thought, I want this to be me, to be not hiding behind an alter ego, not hiding behind a parody of myself. Because I created characters on these podcasts to parody certain elements of myself that I wanted to kind of magnify or experiment with. But I can do that as me. People with neurodivergence tend to mask, and over the last 5 years, kind of since the pandemic, I just dropped those masks. But then I still have these little masks of like online identities of like, oh, this is who I am. It's not that I've not been real online, but I haven't posted a lot of stuff online, haven't really shared a lot of that online. I've just kind of got on with my life and just been like, well, maybe people will understand why I'm not messaging them back, or maybe people will understand why I haven't seen them for so long. But the fact is they won't, because I have these, you'd laugh, I have all these conversations in my own head about what I think people know, but I haven't told them. And I'm assuming like, why is this person like not responding to me? Why does this person think of this of me? Why am I scared of new things? Why am I scared of change? Because there's been periods of my life where I've actively made change and I've been able to like champion that. Like back in 2014, 15, I decided just to not eat myself to death. Obviously, I'm a lot bigger than I am now, and that's part of it. Coming to terms with the fact that disordered eating is something that I've had on both scales and I still live with. But I realized that what I do from an eating perspective could be considered self-harm. I'm waiting for therapy. That's something I'm waiting for. There's lots of medical things that are going on in my life as well, and I'll probably talk about those in detail in the future. But I wanted this to be a point where I go, right, let's start this. Let's start diarizing. Let's do this every week. Just me, you, and my phone, and talk. And it might be interesting for some of you. It might be utterly boring for a lot of you who are used to just having quick TikTok kind of things. But I want to be real about who I am. And a lot of the time I feel that I don't let my real side show because I'm worried that people won't like it or won't enjoy it. I want to try and reconnect with people that I have lost communication with or lost contact with, and I often don't know how to do that. I part of me at the moment, because of what I've gone through with my work, and again, I will go into that in detail in another vlog, I think, makes me feel that I don't have anything to offer the world, that I don't have any capabilities or skills. And then I've been signed off of work for a long period of time. I've only recently gone back. During the time I was off, I was going through transcripts. I managed to get all of my podcasts fully transcribed so I could go through them and analyze them. One of the things I do a lot of is live in the past. I live in nostalgia because nostalgia is something that is comforting, but I also think I'm drowning in nostalgia sometimes. I look back and go, well, look at all the things I've done. I am capable. It's almost like I'm trying to convince myself that I do have worth in the world. I get stuck in that. What this is kind of me being real, me being open and vulnerable, because I haven't let myself be vulnerable for a long time because I felt like that was a weakness. Actually, vulnerability can be a strength. When I've been vulnerable in moments in my life, it's actually where I've been able to grow and to learn. And I've not done that for so long because I've perceived it as a negative thing, that being vulnerable means that I'm going to be hurt, and that isn't always the case. It can happen, but I need to pull myself out of this comfort that I sit in all the time. Life is going to have discomfort, but you learn from it, you grow from it. And part of my brain whilst I'm recording this is thinking, I am not going to upload this, but I am. And it's going to be out there, it's going to be on the internet. And I want to grow this channel into something that is actually something that is more than what it's been. It's been me trying to entertain in the past. It's me making videos about what I think people want to see, which I think some people do want to see that kind of stuff. I've done all sorts of videos in the past. But I think being real and honest and open is something that I enjoy in others. Like, I enjoy watching people podcast about things and to talk about things. And I'm using this now, I guess, as a way for me to do the same. So this is going to go up as a vlog. I will also create it as an audio podcast somehow. I've not been in a great place for a long time. I'm struggling with lots of things, kind of physical and mental. But I have got a few things coming up in the future, in the near future. I am in October, I'm going to London for the first time in ages to see Yona Lee, also known as I Am I, Who Am I? I've been obsessed with them since 2010. And I'm going down to see them live, and I've got meet and greet tickets, which I'm excited about. But I'm making it a bit of a longer period, so I'm going to be in London for 4 days, and I'll be exploring and vlogging and hopefully maybe seeing some friends when I'm there, maybe trying to reconnect with people. And yeah, so if you have any recommendations of things to do in London, I think I'm staying in Paddington. If you have any suggestions, please leave them in the comments. If this is the first time you've subscribed, please do. If this is the first time you subscribed, if this is the first time sorry, I got confused by my desktop turning off. If this is the first time you've watched a video, if you've found me through wherever I've posted it, and you're interested or want to kind of follow me on this journey or kind of share things, please consider subscribing. It just means that it shows that I have got people listening. I know I've got about 500 and something subscribers at the moment, which is lovely. Like, there's that many people that actually want to see what I do. And some of you might unsubscribe when you see this because this isn't what you originally subscribed to, which is fine. But this is where I'm trying to be authentic now. And part of that is looking as rough as I look at the moment. I am disheveled. I haven't showered. I need to shave. And yeah, I smell like beef. So yeah, I think this is the right idea. So I'm going to stop recording. I'm going to edit this so it's slightly less full of space, if possible. Make it look cute, and then it's yours. And it'll be going out, should be available for 7 p.m. I think I'll try and do that. Friday at 7 p.m. For the foreseeable. But I do hold the rights to change that date to a different date if it needs to be moved. But yeah. Until then, I'll see you soon. Goodbye.
I hit record though I don't feel ready. My face a blur, my voice unsteady. The car outside hums like doubt in bloom. I'm back in this unfinished room. Cambridge born, but not the postcard side. Northwest now, where I try to hide. Neurodivergence, slipping through time. A mind like thread, tangled but mine. I smell like beef, I've not showered today. This isn't the glossed up highlight.
Talking helps.